Today is Friday, June 20th, 2042, 3:55 p.m. We just got settled in at base camp. You know, I've come to really hate the term base camp. All of the researchers and scientists keep calling it that excessively. Maybe it's because it makes them feel like they're a part of some military expedition instead of a scientific one, you know? Almost like they've deluded themselves into thinking they're here on a war mission. Sorry for the bad news, folks, but our little expedition isn't what you think it is. We're not going to be negotiating with or trying to make peace with anything. We're watching the end of the war be lost on the front lines. We're here to spectate and document it, and then show off the footage and the data to the rest of the world to remind them that things have changed. If they even care to know that things have changed. I know. I hate to get too bitter about this kind of stuff, but I mean, how could you not? It feels dirty to get paid to do what I'm doing. Some uber-rich executive producer sends us all off to go document the end of life at the Arctic so he can put it on every TV around the world so people can see how magnificent and violent our planet can be. Kind of like how they used to show those nature documentaries about polar bears struggling to stay alive just before they went all extinct. Oh well. At least our temporary home is nice. We'll be stationed here until the ice breaks, which could be at any moment. We're in a series of tents stationed on top of a thick plateau of ice. It feels bizarre. Like you're not sure if the ground below you is just going to give way at any moment. You'll fall down into God knows what. The only thing that's more imposing than that is the ice mass. A giant monolith of ice, colored in blues, whites, and crystal before us. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so massive and so jarring that it doesn't even feel like I'm on Earth anymore. It's majestic in its size and design, and every so often a tiny chunk from its massive walls chip off and splashes into the water below. It's far away from us, that when the ice hits the water, it makes a sound like thunder happening 2 cities over. The sounds of a storm approaching. But we don't get to hunker down and brace for impact here, no. We get to do the opposite. In the adjacent water, the boat's there waiting for us, ready to head out at any moment. On top of it is a helicopter for those ultra-important shots from above of ice crashing into the sea. When we begin to see signs of large breakage, the researchers and crew will head out to the ice mass and capture what we can. But for now, we wait. In a few hours, I'm going to head out and do the project that I was sent here to do. I guess what I'm really trying to do is turn something destructive into something beautiful.
Friday, June 21st, 2042, 8:55 p.m. Take one.